Welcome to Rockport, Ontario, the heart of the Thousand Islands. Our cruise today will be on the Ida M2, our triple-decker with capacity to hold 277 passengers. Over 1 million people visit the Thousand Islands every year. Why is this attraction famous the world over? We could list 1,000 reasons, but we'd rather show you them, so sit back and relax as we take you on a memorable cruise through some of the most beautiful scenery in the world. Rockport Boat Line is located in the charming village of Rockport, a quaint waterside village with a panoramic view of the majestic Thousand Islands. We are centrally located between Toronto and Montreal, and Ottawa is only a 1-hour scenic drive away. During the days of Prohibition, Rockport used to serve as a hub for rum running. The St. Lawrence River, on which we are now cruising, flows northeast from the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean through a region of unsurpassed beauty. Aboriginal peoples have used this hunting and fishing paradise for thousands of years and call it Manitowana, Garden of the Great Spirit. Covering an 80-kilometer area, the Thousand Islands were named by French explorers. Actually, there are more than 1,800 islands, the worn-down remains of ancient mountains. The islands offer a unique setting for leisure and recreation. During the late 1800s, a time of great prosperity known as the Golden Age brought this area into prominence, and a rush of land sales and building commenced. Today, you will witness the wealth of a bygone era and a thriving community shared by two countries. Our cruise will offer you many amazing photo opportunities, and here's one now. We're now passing the most photographed islands in the region. According to local legend, the large island with the white cottage is located in Canada. The small island with the flagpole is in the United States. Thus, the 10-meter-long bridge joining the two makes this the smallest international bridge in the world. The pine-covered island directly ahead is Deer Island. Originally called Owen Island after the first surveyor of the Thousand Islands, it is now a summer retreat for the members of Yale University's Skull and Bones Society. The St. Lawrence Seaway is an international shipping route. Commercial vessels make over 10,000 trips annually, carrying more than 90 million tons of goods to the heart of the North American continent. Ahead in the distance is the most famous landmark of the Thousand Islands, Bolt Castle. The man who built this enormous complex was George C. Bolt, proprietor of the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City and owner of the Bellevue Stratford in Philadelphia. The most successful hotel magnate in America, his service and elegance could not be matched. He brought the same level of excellence to his island retreat. The island was carved into the shape of a heart and was to be a birthday present for his wife Louise. For this video, we get a close-up view of this magnificent landmark. The 120-room castle with indoor swimming pool and Italian gardens is made from granite quarried from nearby Oak Island. The finest materials and craftsmen were brought to the island, and they labored for 4 years. Suddenly, in 1904, having consumed $2.5 million and still incomplete, tragedy struck. Mrs. Bolt died, and all construction was stopped. Although Mr. Bolt continued to summer in the Thousand Islands, it is said he never again set foot on Hart Island. It was a dream he and his wife conceived, a dream never realized. The first building Bolt constructed on Hart Island was an elaborate stone turret, the Hennery, where he raised exotic poultry. Across from the castle is the yacht house, complete with lavish crew quarters and a service shop. A 1917 inventory listed 31 different watercraft. This was the first yacht house to be listed on the National Register of Historical Places. After the death of George Bolt, his castle fell to ruins. Buildings were looted and vandalized. In the 1920s, the property was sold and opened to tourists. During the Second World War, 40 tons of metal was removed for use in the war effort. The castle continued to deteriorate until 1977, when the Thousand Islands Bridge Authority gained ownership. Today the castle is being preserved, but there are no plans to complete it. The stone archway with the sculptured heart remains unfinished. Referred to as Arch of Honor, it was to be the main entrance to the castle. The castle-like structure on the point of the island is Ulster Tower. This 90-foot playhouse has a billiard room, two-lane bowling alley, library, apartments, and a ballroom featuring a shell-shaped ceiling. The tower structure linked to the island by an arching bridge is the powerhouse and clock tower. It supplied the main buildings with water and electricity. We call this small island just room enough. It is said that George Bolt gave the island to his mother-in-law. She couldn't swim, and he would drop her off in the spring and return for her in the fall. Improved river and rail transportation brought some of the richest people in America to the Thousand Islands. Attracted by the beauty and remoteness, they built huge summer homes for their families. Construction was complex and expensive, as the supplies had to be drawn over the ice in winter and loaded onto barges during summer months. This section is known as Millionaire's Row. The next magnificent home, Casablanca, was built in 1892 by a sugar and tobacco merchant from Cuba. It has 26 rooms, including an open-air master bedroom. The walls and ceilings are made from pressed tin, and nearly all the furnishings are original antiques. Today, this house is open for private tours. The next cottage on Cherry Island was the summer home of Helena Rubinstein, founder of Helena Rubinstein Cosmetics of New York City. Hopewell Hall is high on the bank. This was the summer residence of Clover Bolt, daughter of the builder of Bolt Castle. It was sold in 1996 for more than $500,000. The Thousand Islands Golf and Country Club invited George Bolt to the Thousand Islands in 1894. He later became president and transformed it into an exclusive club, providing yachting, fishing, boat races, and social activities for its members. Nobby Island was the social center for summer residents. Guests arrived by private yacht to attend music recitals, card games, and picnics. As early as the 1830s, the Thousand Islands were gaining recognition for their abundant fish stock. Sport fishermen began to arrive in great numbers. Before this, the land was valued only for its timber. Today, real estate prices on the islands range from $50,000 to $1 million. The island cottages have electricity and telephone service supplied by underwater cable. The Thousand Islands are beautiful in every season. They support a rich variety of river life and excellent fishing year-round, with an estimated 85 species of fish, including pike, bass, walleye, muskellunge, and the American eel. The islands are home to more than 1,300 species of plants and abundant wildlife. The water depth of the river varies greatly from 3 meters to more than 60 meters. The entire surface freezes in the winter. The area offers many forms of recreation year-round. Fall provides one of the most breathtaking backdrops for our cruise. The changing scenery transforms the islands, giving our passengers a new perspective on a timeless treasure. And now, as we safely dock, Rockport Boat Line would like to thank you for cruising with us. We hope we have created a lasting impression of your trip. We enjoyed sharing this time with you. Please come back again. The majestic waters and our eager staff await your return.